So I have a little story to tell you guys here. I recently went to a treatment center to support my nephew, and it was incredible. It was just a really good time. I enjoy the lectures. I enjoy the environment. I enjoy the positive energy. And the center is so spiritual. It's just my place, you know. I'm very comfortable there. But I have a little something to say about it. So first thing is my nephew is doing incredible. He's doing incredible. And I say this with all the hope and confidence ever. I have never heard him talk the way he does, the way he has been. The way I've been hearing him recently is I've never heard that before. And I know that he's sick of the lifestyle. I know he's sick of all of it. And, you know, and I have so much hope for him. And I can say that with confidence. So yes, I'm not gonna cry here, because if he sees this, he's gonna be like, "You're embarrassing me." So I will say that I'm very proud of him, and I love him with all my heart, and I'm so glad that he gets to experience the treatment center that I went to. So I get there, right? I get there. It's family day. 2 days I spent with him there. I walk in the first day, and a lady greets me at the door, and she looked familiar. And then I took a second look, and holy shit. It's confidentiality there. So, you know, I didn't want to say anything to, you know, have respect for it being confidential and shit like that. Well, we get to walking to one of the other lecture halls, and she looks at me, and we're staring at each other because we knew. And I said, "You look really amazing. I am so glad to see you doing so good." And she says, "I remember you." And she is just finishing her last counseling classes. She's taking them there. She's going to be one of the counselors at the center. She was my detox buddy when I was in treatment there. We hugged. She cried. I was tearing up because I was mostly, she said to me, "You are part of my story. When I tell my story, you are in it." She said, "I never say your name, but I always talk about the opiate addict detox buddy that I had that was in so much pain that the nurses were constantly in and out of the room." It was bad. It was bad. And I blogged about this. You know, they were having to help me in and out of the bathtub, and I was just wanted to die. And it was just, opiate withdrawals is bad. But her saying that to me validated that I was not crazy, and that I was an extreme case in detox. As odd as it sounds, it made me feel good that she saw. You know, it's the disease of addiction kicks in a lot, and it's like, "Oh, the withdrawals weren't that bad. It wasn't that bad, honey. Come on, it wasn't that bad. Look at you, you're doing fine. That's all gone." Well, no, it was fucking hell, and I would rather had death. That's how bad it was. And for me to see her, for both of us, her higher power and my higher power, to stick us right there, along with my nephew's higher power being there, it was such an incredible, it was very powerful, and it was very, it was comforting, and it is something that I needed so desperately, and I didn't even know I needed it. You know, isn't that crazy? It's magic. It's shit like this that it's magic. It was very great experience to be there for my nephew. He and I both needed that, and it was incredible to see my old detox buddy. She was in there for alcohol. You know, I was in for opiates. And it was completely different. Her side of the room was calm. Mine was intense. That shit was intense. And for us to meet up, and both of us doing so well, was, it was just incredible. It was incredible.